cost resources to lift off of? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's cool. So landing pads don't take resources to take off and land. I've been trying
Told
to
you
make
to
them.
build one.
Well, you can't build one yet.
My game
I
is
have to go
good for
through a.
mental health. Interesting.
I have to go through a crazy, stupid like tutorial thing just to get things.
You wanna hear something dumb?
Go ahead.
You just heard it.
Now, Jarron.
I'm joking. Freaking my grandma's. I
Ridiculous.
have my
Yeah.
grandma and my great grandma. My great grandma's the one that you see at church. Well, I don't know if you see her all the time,
Yeah.
but you've met
I've
her.
seen
The
her
one with the gray
before.
hair. She's so.
You mean your grandma has gray
I don't
hair?
even know what.
That's crazy, man. Oh, come on. There's only one parking spot, and this guy's taking it up.
Well, I'm saying she won't watch Harry Potter because she said it's evil.
Oh.
She's
I
one of those
might.
types. So
I mean.
any movie besides anything about Jesus, like freaking, she'll say it's evil. Like freaking, like we playing a game about killing demons. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
evil. It's
I
like, but
might.
I'm killing demons though.
No, dadgummit, I just. Sorry, you don't really understand what I'm talking about right now. People keep taking my dad.
Well, I'm watching you.
Oh, you are watching me?
Where'd that landing pad even come from?
It's this is like just a place. Oh, I'm glad I came back. What's this little deal right here? Hello.
That ship looks cool. The one you looked at when you got there. The red ship, if you remember it. It's garbage. I mean, for you, you have S-class
The
vehicle.
orange one. This isn't even a good S-class, actually. Like, later on, you can get way better stuff. I see people with really good stuff.
You keep saying later on, but what defines later on? Do you mean
Like,
story-wise, or like your money, or
I
like
think it's
you,
the
whatever?
closer you get to the center of the galaxy. I don't actually know. I can't say. A lot of it's RNG, so it's not really a lot. How far back are you, though, by the way?
What?
How far? Oh, come. How far back are you? I'm freaking frustrated now. Not from you, but from.
Well, okay. Well, you're gonna have to say, you're gonna have to like shoot, and then like shoot your gun once, and then I'll tell you when it shoots for me.
All right. I'm gonna
So
like.
you have to tell me
No,
when
I'm
you
gonna do
shot,
an
though.
emote. I'm gonna do an emote.
Okay. But tell me when you do the email.
I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna do 2 little points, so you know what I'm doing.
You just did 1 point. You just did another point.
Okay, so it's a few seconds. Please give me some ancient artifacts and jazz. Do I look decent, by the way? I just went all black pretty much with
For astronaut.
Nigerian. What was that supposed to mean? Is it off planet? It's probably off planet. Destination reach. Oh, come on, it was talking about this one. Hey, yo, I found something for you. And I go to it, and it's just this. Navigation data, but I don't know exactly how to get it consistent. I've only seen it in like one. I guess I'll just. Oh, that's the thing.
Go in the third person real quick, or whenever you get up again in the air.
In the ship, you
Like when you're in the ship.
I'll show you.
Yes.
Why do you want to see it?
For just a certain reason. Or just turn to your ship and look at it real quick.
Alright. Why is that?
Because you would think a ship with that long of a nose, you would see it if you're in the pilot seat.
Without what?
The nose, like the tip,
Yeah?
it's that long. You think you would see it in the pilot seat.
I want to say that I kind of can, but I don't think I actually can. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's definitely not there. Wait, because I can see the the blue circle on this landing pad. Wait, no, I can't. Okay, maybe it is just... I think it's because of that console in the front, the external temperature thing, because if you look here at the edge of the blue circle on the landing pad, when I get out, the ship is like there, so I would be able to see it. I guess I could test this. But yeah, you can't see the blue at all, or the white bits. The furthest you can see is like to the edge of the railing, like right over here. You'll see it in a few seconds. So yeah, the console's in the way. Oh, these are the people you can hire for you. You have to hire for the base. Ask for directions. What is he doing with his hands? Oh, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Where it be? But you see what I mean, Jarron?
What?
Did you see what I mean, though, with the ship?
Yes, the console's in the way.
What color are you gonna make your guy? I want mine to look different enough from yours. Mostly for
Purple.
pictures. Purple? Like brighter? Well, I mean, they're all bright, but like brighter. A little bit.
I'm gonna try to get more purple.
There's no dark purple. All the colors are freaking bright.
Well, I guess just purple.
Purple and what? Just purple? Or... Wait, is this the one
Just
I already
purple?
went to? Oh, come on. I think this is the one I already went at. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go to a different planet, because this one obviously isn't offering me much. Actually, I'm gonna check something, because I've heard hearsay that you can just, like... Oh, I've discovered a lot of planets. Goodness, that's a lot. The first place I went at, apparently, I don't know. Upload all systems. Oh yeah, so you can upload all... Wow, that's a lot. You can upload all your systems and get paid for them all at once. And now I have 1,400 of the... Okay, so something that was leaked, and I think you might like. So there's gonna be in the game files. There's customization options for vehicles and guns for colors. I don't know if anything else is, but so far they've said colors for them. Like a menu where you can change colors in them. And there's also going to be weekly, I think I told you about this already, like Far Cry, but weekly things to earn different armor and like it's all like customization options. And you're gonna apparently earn Quicksilver, this little gold thing, to buy it, or to buy them or whatever. Apparently. So yeah.
That's so.
Well,
Oh, just one more day. When are you gonna be on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere for the next until maybe Sunday.
I said when are you gonna be on tomorrow?
I might sleep kind of late because today was like really busy. I'm kind of knocked out. But like
Having fun's busy.
Well, I mean, like I don't mean busy. I mean like I'm worn out.
It's cool, bro. It's fine.
So this is kind of tricky. Go one of the moons real quick. Man, like the moons look like the same size as the planets when you're far away enough. It's kind of cool, actually.
You forgot what you're gonna name them yet?
No, not yet. I haven't really thought about it too much. I forgot.
You can name the planet that's gonna our main planet, and you can name the moons. But I'm gonna name the planet I'm gonna claim.
Alright. You can have, I think, like 5 or 6 bases, if I remember correctly, or maybe that was ships. I know you can have 5 or 6 ships, but I think you can also have 5 or 6 bases. can have more than one, is my point. I don't know how many, but more than one for sure. Occasional snowfall. Yeah, it's convenient.
Excuse me.
I really need to know how to get more navigation data. I've been looking up a lot of stuff for this game, because it doesn't tell you it all in game, so it's not really a bad thing to look it up. And I knew from the beginning this would definitely be a game where the community kind of makes it interesting, because I mean we have the whole hub, and people are gonna plan on making Coruscant in the Star Wars universe with Big City Planet. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So there's a project going on called Project Coruscant where they're gonna try to make the biggest city they can on one planet. It probably won't work too well because there's a limit of how much you can put in the bases, but I mean it's a pretty big limit. I've seen decent sized towns that people have made on their own. There is nowhere to land over here. In fact, it's close enough I probably shouldn't have got back out of there. Oh my gosh, that's cool. I always love seeing the planets from the moons, just because of how big it is. It's just right there. You know, it's cool. And this is actually kind of close to the planet, or to the moon, because, I mean, I've seen Earth.
Are you playing in first person?
Huh? Oh yeah. I'm playing in third recently just because it's like, I don't know, it's different. And I also like how my character
I've
looks
noticed
now.
that.
Exosuit upgrade. Cool beans. What do I need? Alright, nice, cool.
What? I needed just a first person.
You've seen it for a while, but yeah, I'll do it again.
Have I? You haven't been playing a first person that I've seen.
Maybe
I've
not
seen
in the
a
stream.
couple pictures of first person.
Alright. What else do I need here?
But I haven't been going off looking at videos at this. I really just,
Antimatter.
especially if I'm gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah. Freaking the first person perspective makes you change your mind. I hope I have Cobalt. I think I do. I saved up a bunch earlier.
Changing my mind or what?
Kidding? Oh no, there it is. Wait, what? Oh no, Cobalt. That's right. I was looking at the wrong thing. I forget often. There's a lot of different resources, and it gets kind of silly. Oh, does this not protect me? Yeah, it does. If I'm close enough. How cold is this outside in here? Negative 100, negative 140. Don't go. Do I have Cobalt? Not much. That's cool. That's more than a few seconds. Means I gotta go find some daggum cobalt. And there's a blizzard outside and just everything's Oh, and apparently everyone was online was complaining about how every single good what do you call it? Like a paradise planet, they always had boiling rain, every single one, so maybe that's just a glitch. I don't know. Because everyone was saying, there was 2 people that said they'd found one without it, and everyone else was like, yeah, every single paradise planet we find is boiling. You sure my voice isn't anything bad? Or it's hearable?
Yes, it's hearable.
Your voice is actually kind of quiet right now.
Oh, thanks. That's all, man.
Boy, it sounds like you're far away.
Right, cause yes.
Why are you far away?
Not far away. Hold on. That's because I'm watching a video and
A video of what?
you.
Oh. I'm gonna have to go find some freaking resources. 1,000? No, I'm not going 1,000. No, dadgummit. Okay, so a Fingite, yeah. Freaking, this is the mineral Tumblr hates. A Fingite. Let me go ahead and save here.
How about now?
Yeah, your voice is fine. It's A-okay. Where?
That's what you say.
Okay, so
That's what
here's the
everyone
problem with
says.
this, that it's really frustrating. So if you put a custom marker, you know, any other game, custom marker, sometimes if you go up to it, it'll disappear, other times it's annoying and you have to go, like, press it to disappear. This game you can't. They're there forever, until you, like, restart the game. It's annoying, because you can see them from orbit, too, so it's just like, ugh, I don't want to go there.
You can't click on it again?
Nope. You just, like, put it, boop, and then just doesn't do anything. And there's no map either.
You sure you can't go to the pause menu and say, like, remove my marker?
I've checked a couple of times, and I looked into the options for controls. Oh, they said they updated.
You sure you haven't you sure you haven't tried holding square?
Yes, I've done absolutely
Lies.
everything. Flight controls, none of that's useful.
Reload what? Half your guns are lasers.
Well, when you get one of the gun upgrades, you have to reload it because it uses bullets. I think. I have right here a projectile ammunition, which usually means bullets.
Aren't you? Why aren't you using it?
Because I haven't upgraded yet. I don't want to upgrade this gun when I'm going to replace it as soon as I can.
Are you gonna replace it?
As soon as I can.
You've had multiple guns thrown at you.
Yeah, but they all suck. I want to replace it with a gun that's better. I don't want to pick on tentacles. I want to like replace it with something good enough to where I don't want to replace it soon after. You know what I mean? I want to have it for a while. That's what I usually do in games. Even like ones where you're supposed to, you know, all those games where it's like the tutorial is like, oh, now that you have enough money, you can buy the next upgrade version. But I hate doing that. I always have to get like skip a few upgrades ahead, even if it's slower. Please be.
What is that green ring? What is that green stuff in there?
That's other ships.
Tell 'em.
Oh, and apparently you can actually tell stuff from ships just by scanning them. Like, it was added in the next update. You can scan ships to see what's on them.
Apparently you weren't in range.
Not for those, no. Like, I'm talking about like when they're landed. So that way you can stand on one to make sure.
When do they land?
Space stations. You've already seen that.
They don't actually land on the planet. It'd been cool if they went off exploring too.
They can. They
Yeah,
usually
kill them.
I haven't seen them land in the wild at random, but I have seen them land in like drop places or like little, what do you call them? Whatever.
Landing pads.
Landing pads. Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes I can't think of the right word. No, what I'm looking for is cobalt. And I'm pretty sure this place has cobalt. I think this is where I found it earlier. So, I just noticed it tells you when they're looking at you. You can see on the bottom right when the symbols or whatever they're called look at you. Make sure to do the Citadel DLC Mass Effect 3 for the ending.
I know this. Hey, guess what? Not guess what. Do you leave footprints in the ground?
No, you don't leave footprints in the ground. This is an old 2016 game. You know how they were back then. Good old 2 years ago.
When was Battlefield 1 made? Wasn't Battlefield 1 like in 2015?
No, I think it was 2016.
Okay, your point.
You can leave.
Doesn't Battlefield 1 you leave footprints?
Only in the DLC that was released a year later. Like you didn't leave stuff in the
Took a
sand. Wait, what is...
took a DLC to dead that.
Oh, shoot. These things are like toxic.
You gents, it's green. Of course they're toxic. Is that a ship right there? You passed it 9 seconds ago. It is cool.
I found a cave system and I'm kind of just exploring it right now. Mostly
Yeah, I
just...
see it. I'm pretty sure I saw a ship there.
Oh, what
I
is
could
this?
be wrong though.
No, not that. Damage container. It's kind of weird how you have to take...
That's
Oh, you can discard it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. Give me free stuff. I want it. Gek relic. Oh, I heard those are actually important. That's good that I have it.
maybe it's a little story. The story that you're not doing.
Well, I'm gonna do it. I just don't... I like to do my own thing for a while. Okay, so I have both of these, and they're worth a lot of money, but I heard that they're, like, useful for stuff. So I'm gonna keep it for now. Oh, these little blue pants over here. Ow. Okay. So the blue ones, make your jetpack better. For, like, a few seconds. It's not permanent. It's just like... Jeez, this is like a whole big tunnel thing. I didn't expect it to be this long. Oh, hey, eggs. Wait, are they in front of me, or...? Okay, so this is my subterranean relic. Okay, they're not eggs, but it has the same symbol. Oh, what? Oh, it can take something from it. My inventory's full. I don't need that. Vortex cube. What do those do? Extremely rare and of high value. I have to disagree. That's only worth 5,000.
Not everyone's rich like you, Brandon. Maybe 5,000's a lot.
Such a bad range. Of course it is, as usual. I have a teleporter for it, so it can like teleport stuff like while I'm not next to it, but it doesn't work that well.
Maybe you can upgrade it. I'll get a better one. I wouldn't know. That increases the vicinity in which you can do that.
Yeah.
I know I'm right, of course.
Bringing out the smart words there, Jarron. Wait, now I'm confused where I am. Well, there is a conveniently placed one right there. Maybe that's what I was going for. I remember when your uncle said I talk smart. I like that. No one's ever said that before. I don't think I talk particularly smart. But it was just kind of weird. It was like, you talk smart. I'm like, thanks. Is that like a... You call me a city slicker? What do you... Floating crystal. Now that sounds interesting. I'm going further and further away from my ship, and when I get stuck in the middle of a blizzard... Well, it'll give you a good laugh. Oh, I also found a really nifty way of leveling the ground for, like, big bases and stuff.
Bombs usually work.
Advanced mining rays are required.
Or bombs.
But they look so cool, though.
They look like baby reapers.
Like the one you kill in Mass Effect 2, the little half baby reaper. Like, I get that reapers are made of different species. And they're like...
Did you just spoil how they were made?
It tells you that at the end of 2. Or you not paying
Does it
attention?
now?
Do you not know why they were abducting all those humans?
Oh yeah. No, that reaper was made of that.
Because they explain that all reapers are made of the previous... So you know, like, the cycles, right? Those have been explained since the first game. Or did you miss that too?
You mean like every 50,000 years?
Yeah,
They go around killing everyone for themselves.
They kill all the intelligent species. Because reapers are, whatever. And you learn why. Well, you learn why, sort of, at the end of 3, and then the DLC explains it further. But the DLC actually kind of... It's not very good. You can skip it. I don't have it either. Okay, so here's another relic, but I don't want to destroy it, so I'm going to go around like you said. It's probably just more of those cubes.
Well, I was talking about eggs. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
you can destroy a relic.
well, maybe. Okay, it disappeared even though I'm way over here.
Just keep going. Don't
Ugh.
stop.
Well, I don't know where it is now. I started away from it so I wouldn't.
You gents.
You said to
Maybe there's a
do that.
cave system. I know, but maybe there's a cave system you have to find first.
No, no, no. Oh, hey, drakes or dragons or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, yeah. You know, from like
Lord of the Rings.
Shadow of the Mordor Colossus. Shadow of the Colossal Mordor. It is a pretty big Mordor, I'll tell you that.
Why'd your gun just flip to the side like that?
Oh, hey, a cargo drop. I'm just fine. I'm like a kid in cancer. Like, ooh, I know I'm on a mission, but ooh, stuff. Oh, of course, this is underground too, isn't it?
Just stand on
No,
top of it and see
no,
what
it's cool.
happens.
It's
Maybe
right
it'll
here.
pop out of the...
Just get rid of that rusted metal. No one needs that.
Have you even claimed any of these moons yet?
What do you mean
We're
claimed
gonna
them?
get our moonstone.
What do you mean claimed
Claimed
them?
them. I thought the first...
What are you talking claiming them,
Fusion.
buddy?
the first planet,
You
you
don't
put
claim the
something
planet,
down.
dadgummit. You don't claim the you don't claim the planet, dadgummit. You dummy.
The first thing you did
You
on the other planet,
claim
the first one,
you
you
claim
put
the
something down.
yes, and that claims the area for a base. It doesn't claim the whole planet because I think you can have 6 bases.
What?
Yeah, that whole area it
Why
scanned.
don't you
That's
claim the entire
you
planet? Just stab
can't
your flag into it like it's
because I
mine.
think a single flag. You think I can vacation over to Europe, take an American flag, and set it on the ground and be like, it's mine now.
No,
All of it
because
is
they
mine.
already had a flag there. I'm saying for
No,
planets that are
it's all
yours.
dioxide.
First.
It's all dioxide.
What?
I don't need
Why does your
dioxide.
gun keep looking to the left? Like, ooh,
It's
look
not
at
looking
that,
to the
man.
left.
Look over there.
That's what are you on about? It looks because I'm
It's like it's
changing
living.
modes. That's what it looks like. Oh my
Oh.
Jarron, I think I found a glitch. Okay, you'll see in a few seconds. I basically point my gun. I'm gonna die. Um, I point my gun. Now I can't see my gun at all. You'll see it. I rapidly pressed like changing modes.
You shot it in this... It's shooting off your shoulder. You put it on your shoulder. If you go ahead and press triangle multiple times again, you'll see your gun again.
Are you sure about that? Or is that just a
I'm guessing.
hypothesis?
It's a hypothesis, because maybe there's an option if you don't want the gun in your way. Or try
No,
holding triangle.
no, the glitch because it turns it. No, 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 no. It's a glitch, 100%, because he turns the gun towards you when he switches modes, like he's moving it to the side so he can press it, or whatever. Um, but I rapidly pressed it, so he kept changing it, so he kind of just turned it towards his face like he's about to shoot himself, and then it went off screen. It's gone forever. This is a nice run, but I guess I'm never seeing this thing again. Oh, wait a sec.
Can't unequip it and re-equip it?
No, you can't unequip guns. It's always equipped. There.
The guns are a
Oh
part
my
of you.
gosh. Oh, yep, that's definitely a glitch. Oh, that's fantastic. Wow. Jarron, I'm a Force user.
You have transcended.
Oh, I hate it so much. It looks awful.
It's because it's a glitch.
Oh my
That
gosh.
tree's having a seizure.
Well, that's what happens when you shoot him. Oh, this looks ridiculous. Oh yeah, here, look. Let me just holster this thing. Just whoop, put it on my side. It was already not there.
It's like
so.
some companion with you.
Oh, I hate it. This better not be friggin' permanent. Toggle torch.
I'm
Oh,
sure
are
once
they
you...
British? Probably are. Here, I have an idea.
Where's this game even made at?
I don't know. It was made by a company called Hello Games. I didn't mean to do that.
Hell lies. More like No Man's Lie.
Yeah, Jarron, I'm sure you're the first person to ever think of that.
I know. Thank you.
Look, I've got my I got my light switch on, and I've got my my sit down. I'm gonna have a nice like like in the middle of a blizzard. Oh wait, never mind. It didn't work because the blizzard's cleared already. I'll do that later when it's not. Oh, never mind. It's
Oh,
fine.
you look so bad.
Do what?
Like, why not just, never mind. Oh yeah, if you do go in the cave, it does go away. Yeah, you just make your own cave for yourself. Just
Yeah,
sleep
that's
there.
that's what I did.
I know that's what you did, but I'm saying
It's safe.
that I forgot that the weather actually, like, it's not as cold in there as it is out there.
It's not cold in here at all.
Yeah, it's negative 12 degrees. How about you try going outside there?
Yeah, I've survived in
Tell me
negative
that's
12
not
degrees
cold.
before. That's just like a fridge.
I've survived at negative 50 degrees.
Now, where'd my ship go? Now, Jarron, I'm getting a little
Oh,
worried.
go ahead and look at
Oh, there. It
Too bad there's
goes
not
up
an
this
auto
sky
thing
for some
that makes a
reason.
ship fly towards you.
Damaged machinery. Oh,
Because
that's probably stuff already seen.
that actually means that you have a beacon up.
That's not true at all, Jarron. I'm gonna have to go to a different planet to find cobalt. Oh, but this thing is here, though, that I really want to... Because it's like an
I mean,
upgrade.
it's the moon. I'm pretty sure you'll know where it's at.
Wait a sec. Well, it's on the moon. Oh, I think I might have lost where it was in the first place, actually.
Probably did.
Or was it... If it was next to the ship, I didn't lose it, but it probably wasn't. What was that like?
You just got slapped back, tentacle.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, hey, health stuff. Health juice. Health restored with an exclamation mark for some odd reason.
Or maybe because your health is restored. People usually get excited about that.
Dadgum, I completely lost the ruins that I was at earlier.
Hey man, you got a little sentinel looking at you.
Yeah.
The little son of a gun. Also, you can also tell they're looking at you with the little white mark
Yeah, that's
on your
really,
screen.
Yeah, that too.
You said at
But,
the
like,
bottom right of
well,
your
no.
screen.
I mean, like, when they're looking at, like, at you. Because the white just means that they're there. And the blue means they're looking
they
directly at you.
exist.
And sometimes you can't really see the white, you know, what with all the white snow. Oh, yeah, no fuel in the freaking, the thing. Oh, here goes my floating laser again. Everything's going wrong.
You did it to yourself.
Everything's going wrong.
Why would you spam triangle?
Well, because I was trying to, like, I was frustrated because you were like, why does it keep going to the side? And I was like, because I think he's just pressing a button.
Because you should have told me that's what it's doing in the first place.
Well,
It looked like it was
showing
looking
you.
at the trees. Like,
I was like,
hey man, you gonna
showing
mind
you.
that?
Hey man, you gonna it's like when someone's like, you're eating something and someone's like, hey, can I have a bite of it? It's fine, I'm just... Looks like my fist is just like, I'm just kind of punching back and forth really quickly.
It looks so ridiculous.
I'm just...
Just pretend it's a drone that's just sitting beside your little companion, and
dude.
what's in your hand's a little... What's in your hand's a little remote. So there, you got a remote in your hand.
It looks like I'm
that's a
punching
drone.
really quickly back and forth. Here, look, wait. Look, if you look closely, you'll see I'm just punching this rock really quickly. Just like... It didn't break it at all. Of course not. I'm not done with you, rock. I'm not done with you.
Why don't you actually punch?
Oh my gosh, it goes flying. There it goes. Nope. 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 What's the... Okay, so there's a thing where you, like, punch... No, I did it wrong. You like, sprint, punch, and use the jump. Oh, I did it! Ah, but you can go, like, really far. I saw them go, like, really far with it, so I know it can work a bit better.
Yes, Marlon?
How does that turn out wrong PS4?
They are. My PS4 is on.
Whatever, at this point I just want to get off this daggum planet. I'm just sick and tired.
What?
Nothing.
Leave at this point.
Look at the weirdest looking ship in the world.
Yeah, just to
You're gonna laugh at it.
just to bother me.
I hope there's like just an orb for a ship. There's just an orb, nothing else.
I'm gonna head to our planet. I'll be there in about an hour and 35 minutes.
What if somebody just did that? Like, is that thing you do even limited? Or can you do it,
Oh,
the hyperspace thing,
hyperspace
whatever?
thing is you have to refuel it with pulse engine, but the normal driving doesn't use any fuel, so it's just like you can sit there and go for. The thing is, the stuff to fuel it, you find in asteroids, so it's not hard to. Like if you get stranded in space, you just shoot some stuff and you're good. But I found a bounty for 100,000, so I'm gonna go take care of it.
What are the three? There's 3 stars on the symbol.
Yeah, he's a 3-star criminal.
How many stars can it be? 2 stars?
Maybe it's always
2-star
3
criminal,
stars. I
you're
haven't
dead.
seen anything different. Maybe it's always 3 stars.
Or
Just as
maybe
a
because you've just been in the same state.
Oh, you're wrong.
No.
You ain't nothing, pal. You ain't nothing. You're just a little space pirate. Yeah, that guy was stupid easy. Next time, try not to die so easily. That was boring. Where's the
Loving.
daggone space station? Yeah, it's just over. It's there and it's gone. Where's the daggone? It's the only problem with this place is that it's impossible to find stuff because everything's behind everything else. I like the shadow on the rings. Oh, and I did find out why some planets have rings and others don't. So in our galaxy, our solar system, sorry, galaxy's a lot bigger. In our solar system, the only planets with rings are the gas giants, and every gas giant has rings. Jupiter, Saturn, but some of them are like really thin, or some of them are really hard to see. And none of the solid planets have them. So what scientists think is that when gas planets are trying to have moons, or like, you know, because moons come whenever stuff orbits the planet enough and they mix together and make a rock. They think with gas planets, the gravity isn't exactly hard enough or like strong enough to keep stuff in orbit like packed together, so it keeps things kind of spread out, and that's what makes the rings. Which is kind of cool, actually.
Perfect rings.
Yeah, well, because it's gravity is just like a circle, or gravity makes just like a perfect circle, so it's like they make little rings.
But how is it thick like that?
Like what? Oh, like it's spread
like
out?
the ring, it's like
Probably,
a super long ring, not a thin ring, it's a thick ring.
yeah, well, some of them are really
Gravity's
thin,
pulling it.
but some of them are longer.
Wouldn't the gravity pull it inwards?
No, it keeps things in orbit. When because the gravity isn't just, people think, oh, when you're in space there's 0 gravity. There's actually a lot of gravity. The thing is like, it's smaller and pulls it around a bit more. You'd have to look up specifically, though, why it's spread out like that, because it probably has to do something with, just like some of the dust is different than other dust. Probability. Yeah. Oh, there's another one over there. See these things around where they're just like, yeah, this will teach you a word. Imagine if like you went to Germany and they're
Every
just
civilization that's dying, and it's like, we gotta teach people our culture.
Yeah, but why would they place them randomly like this? You think they would have like one big one with all the words? And plus, these are the Korvax are like a species that are still around, so like.
For now.
Actually, so I looked into a bit of the quote-unquote lore, and the only way to find it is by looking at like specific artifacts and stuff. So the Gek, the tiny little with the beaks, they actually nearly genocided the entire galaxy except for them, because that's where they were like. The first ones were like perfect and militant, so what happened is the robot guys kind of bred them, like they made a new, they went to their breeding pools, because they breed kind of like frogs, where they're in like a big area with pools and stuff, and mixed in some like weaker DNA and stuff to basically make them pathetic little weaklings. And the new pathetic little weaklings were like, yeah, okay, we'll chill, we'll be chill, and we'll hang out with y'all. And they kind of started a revolution and pretty much slaughtered all the original ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta get that lore.
The little ugly looking things, well, I mean, most of them look ugly, but paraffinium. You know, if I needed that, I would have asked for it. I don't need that. I need cobalt. Ain't no one giving me cobalt. You know what happens when I get angry, Jarron? I get angry. Not that angry though, because I'm not a very angry person in general. Oh. My. What is this armadillo-looking thing? Unpredictable, huh? So you say.
Slap it in the face.
I'll predict exactly what it's gonna do. I just shoot it once. I'm like, now it's angry. It's like that stupid thing where kids are like, hey, I'm gonna show you a magic trick. Look, I can make you mad in 1 second, and they just smack you in the face. And it's like, oh, cool, yeah, I am mad.
You better start running.
Hey, look, I'm gonna make this kid disappear.
I gotta figure out a name for my ship right now.
Yeah? I gotta think of mine as well. What are you thinking for...
Well, I want it to be, since I'm gonna have a fleet, I'm gonna have it like a kind of a military theme. Unless all ships have the old numbers before it, letters before it, man.
What do you mean?
Or if it's just like how the Normandy has the SSV
Well, that's just because
Normandy.
it belongs to, like a country or whatever. You know, every country does that, or every nation, whatever, does that. Or they're like...
Oh, I have no country.
What do you like, green solid snake, or venom snake?
The Humans Alliance fleet. I don't know. Did I say humans? Yeah, no. I don't want to say Alliance because that's too much of similarity to Mass Effect. Although that's a
Actually, I'm
very
curious
generic
what
title.
what it stands for. Systems Alliance Space Vehicle. So, I guess Alliance is taking out Systems Space Vehicle. Space Vehicle. How original. Oh, by the way, you can make land vehicles in this game.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Why you have to lie?
I ain't lying. Man.
Excuse me.
There's one that's a hovercraft that can float above water. That's the tiniest one. There's like a medium-sized one that, I don't really know how to describe it. It's not that special, really. And then there's a really big one that can hold a lot of stuff. This probably has like,
The only problem with having these planets is they're all habitated. What would you call it? They're all filled with animals. They're all like the alien.
I've been on devoid planets several times.
Been on what?
Like devoid, dead planets without any life.
No, I'm saying it's not that they have life. It's they have life, but they're all animals. There's no like human-like creatures on here.
Well,
on the planets, at least.
Well, the animals are the sentient creatures are the Gek, the Korvax, and all them. Because if they are sentient,
why aren't they on the planet? Where's their home planet?
Actually, it did say stuff about that. Maybe you can go find them. And that's one thing actually a lot of people have been asking for is like cities that you can find, just small cities that just like lying around some planets. Because right now all you find is little space stations and stuff. With like gas stations pretty much. Alright, I am getting a little buried technology module, if you say. Okay, so look, so you're asking about like, are the planets really that size? So you saw about how far away I landed from my base, or it would take 3 hours to go there from here. So that gives you an idea of like how far away it is, even though I landed kind of close to it. Oh, here it is again, yet another little yellow thing.
I'm telling you right now, those ships, if I see a ship, it's gone.
Like,
there will be no ships on my ship, or my planet.
There'll be no buried other ships on my ship. Well, you might get a bit of problems. Yeah, I'm gonna use my floating gun to find this buried technology. Oh, just credits. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so how do you suggest I handle this? Another buried relic. Just chilling out underground. There might be a cave system over here, but I doubt it. How do you suggest I friggin' handle this?
I don't know. Dig it up. Under it.
Well, like, you know what happens when I do that? Look, it's like right there. The second I start shooting, it's gonna like disappear. You're gonna watch.
Nah, we ain't get it right on top of it.
There's no way I'm destroying it. It's just like going real slow.
Just keep going forward. If it disappears, keep going forward after that.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my like crosshair on it so I can just keep going forward. This gun still looks awkward. I think I'm gonna go in first person actually, because that's no.
Isn't it great? You know, the first person it actually looks like it's just like a shoulder laser.
Yeah, I do have a little shoulder thing, so it makes sense.
Except it's on your left side, so.
It just disappears, man. It was like
Keep
20
going. Forward, push forward. Maybe it means it's like you're in the general position.
Okay, I did find a cave.
Told you.
But last time I was in a cave and it was still there. It didn't disappear.
Maybe you have to get close to it. Search. Search!
I don't see it, man. I'm looking around this.
Or maybe you have to get there. Maybe you have to get to the actual cave entrance. Like you can't dig there. Or it despawns. I wouldn't know.
Oh,
Oh,
this cave has like
shrooms.
water at the bottom of it.
They're not eating me. Oh, is that water? I thought that was sky.
Oh, I think I might have found it. More vortex cubes. Why, yes, thank you. Cubes. I don't know what these are actually useful for. I think I've seen somewhere where you could use them, but I don't remember where that was. What? It looks like I could hold at least, it says 3 out of 5, so I could hold like 2 more. So why can't I hold one more then? Why are you pulling at me, Kane?
That means you can hold 5 of that, but your inventory is full.
No, it's like a stack. This is capacity 3 out of 5.
Still, are you
This
with
is-
me?
Game's just bullying me, man. I don't know what I did wrong.
Maybe you have potential to get 3 out. Maybe you have potential to get 5, but you need to.
Nope, look, it's a sack of 5. All good now. Tetra cobalt. See, I don't need tetra cobalt. I need normal cobalt.
Need Tetris bolts. Actually, when I get a job,
Actually,
when
I
that
don't need
be,
anymore because I moved away. I got away from that where that was a long time ago. So
I'm gonna get Mad Max. I think you should try it.
it was free for a while, and I didn't bother.
But you didn't try it, is my point.
Actually, I think Caleb has it, so I could try it for free anytime. Really.
Anyways, I thought it's pretty good.
I looked at it, and it looked like one of those games that I would have fun with, despite like a lot of people saying it was boring and generic. But it's like
It's not boring and generic. Those idiots. Everyone's gonna say that about any game. Look at Shadow of Mordor. That was good. The only thing good about it was the whole Nemesis system thing that made it unique. Everything else was straight Assassin's Creed. Just repainted as something else. But anyways, the difference between that and Shadow of Mordor is it has the same comment, like the whole push triangle, but it doesn't. It's not like Assassin's Creed where you push triangle, then square, then you execute them, whatever, that bullcrap. Okay, you know in Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War where if you're like in the middle of executing someone, but someone's coming towards you, you press triangle and your guy talent just pops out of that thing.
Yeah.
And then executes, or I guess it doesn't execute, blocks, whatever. In this, you're not allowed to do that. You have to actually think before you go off to kill someone. Well, okay. There's like 4 ways you can kill someone. There's rage. There's this thing called fury, which the more people you beat up, but I like to think you're killing them with so much brute force, not beating them up. But when it's fury, when the fury fills up, you do extra damage, and everything's kind of slow, and you can snap people's necks, and whatever, that good stuff. But anyways, say if you're in the middle of snapping someone's neck, and someone's coming behind you, you're not allowed to push triangle and like pop out the whole animation and do it. You're actually, boom. Like you get hit, because realistically, how could you do that? Just snap towards someone
Well,
if
not
you're in the
necessarily
middle of
snap
executing
towards
them.
them, but you could like stop what you're doing for a second.
I know that, but like a game like Shadow of War, I keep saying Shadow of War. Shadow of War, it's in both games. It's in both games. He basically, because okay, I get what you're saying. Like, okay, it would how Shadow of War or Mordor could have done it is if you were to snap towards him, he should have like countered them with his dagger in his hand. Wow,
Well,
somehow
actually,
instead of us snapping it out of his hand.
in Shadow of
In Mordor,
War,
oh Brandon,
you can get a
justify the
you can
wrongs.
no listen. You can get an upgrade where, or
Yes, where he freaking
you can like kill,
Calibrimbor's like, bam!
or Wraith Italian because Calibrimor was a freaking traitor. Caleb was trying to
Well,
justify
I'm
it, and
just
I was
saying,
mad.
I know. There's no justifying what he did, because I remember Caleb was like, oh, I would have done it. Caleb's just a traitor.
Well, I
Forget
don't think
him.
he understands like the everything else around it. He always plays
I
games.
don't think you
sort of like that.
understand the
The
concept.
ramifications of
The ramifications. It's betrayal. You do not let that happen. I always love games when they make humans like the worst race possible. Like, oh, humans are just weak and
well,
trash. But then humans always like, BAM! We're on top still.
yeah.
Eat dirt, you elf.
I do like in the Mass Effect universe, like humans are like the newest species, pretty much.
Yes,
So
yes,
like,
yes. I know the whole
but
gist
but
of it.
but what's cool though is like, so basically, in the law after like the Krogan Wars that happened, like the reason for the genophage, um, ships basically weren't allowed to be a certain size. They couldn't be, and they couldn't have so many weapons and stuff. They had to be a little bit limited. And for humans, that was especially the case after the Human-Turian War. But what
Who won?
humans, if I remember correctly, it was kind of like a, I don't, the Turians would have won
Stalemate.
it. The Turians, yes, don't make. Well, the Turians would have won eventually, but it was to the point where they were like, all right, it's not worth like losing more people. And the reason they fought was because it was just kind of like a, we didn't know what they were at first. We didn't know there was other life. Anyways, um, so after the war, they were like, all right, we're not gonna. Humans can't use any special, nothing, no special ships or anything with too many weapons. There was like a limit. I forget. It was like a size limit. No dreadnoughts or whatever. But the thing is, other alien races, planets, don't have. If I remember correctly, they don't have oceans. So they don't have the concept of aircraft carriers. So what we did is we took ships and filled them with a ton of other ships because there was no laws about it because none of those had ever existed before. And when we took them out to battle, we would just spit out a million little ships. Not even just like fighters, just other big ships and like spit them out. So we basically had the firepower of a dreadnought, but spread out with multiple ships. And so we have like a loophole that makes humans like extremely powerful, and that's what made them advance so quickly. Because the Asari were the first ones, and they found the Citadel, and I think Turians were next, and then the Solarians, and the Solarians rose up the Krogans, and then that happened, the war happened, and then a few other species were found, and then humans. Um, but humans advanced so quickly. I mean, in the first, humans got to join the council very quickly. That's part of the plot of the first game. I love the Mass Effect lore, just of how it like everything goes together. There's so many things where it's like everything's really cool, and then there's one little stupid thing that's always there that's just a meh. But it's as detailed as it needs to be, I think. What was I gonna do? Go to the
Don't know.
galaxies, I think.
But guess what? You know how we were talking about? I was talking about how in the Mass Effect 3 it's not really a choice, but me and you were talking about two different things. You were talking about how a lot of people said it. I was talking about how you were indoctrinated, like at the
Oh, the
beginning or
theory.
whatever, system, just a theory, and you were like, oh, but the developer said that's not true. But guess what? I got wise words from a friend. That's the official story, and only an idiot believes the official story.
Yeah, it's very, very funny, Jarron. But there's also the fact That it's not very official.
If it's not official, then what? What?
I mean, it wasn't said officially. It wasn't like, oh, because it wasn't the company that said it. It was just like some of the head writers that were like, no, I think the exact tweet was like,
That's probably because they didn't want to disappoint anyone. Because then they're like, oh, so then it really wasn't our choice.
well, people didn't think that in the first place, so that probably would have actually helped them a bit.
But in reality, it all came together.
Yeah, so you say.
Believe what you want to believe, my friend. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Believe in you're in control of what you picked.
You say Nigerian, but I don't have trouble sleeping at night. Well, actually, I do, but that's that wouldn't help.
Besides the point.
Alright, I need to leave this stack of galaxy, look for I want a journey to find a gun that doesn't look
Finally,
like
how about you just, a gun, big old gun, try to get a long gun like a rifle, test it, it can hold up 2 hands.
Yeah, but
Maybe not,
a
because if it
lot.
holds it with 1 hand, go to a cheap planet, just go to the smallest planet you can find, maybe their guns are cheaper.
Planet size doesn't go to the smallest country you can find, they guaranteed to have cheaper prices. Also wars.
Yeah, because they're so freaking desperate for money, they'll take anything. So, how long does this hyperdrive thing last? Can you hold it as long as you
What I'm
want
doing
until you
right
run out
now.
of fuel?
You don't hold it, you
Yeah.
Press R1 and L1 and then it goes beep 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 and I'm not pressing any buttons right now. And then it goes until you run out of fuel, yeah. Like I just stopped it.
But can you stop it manually?
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Interesting. And it also just buffered, but that's
Go,
it's cool game.
Stop.
I like how you can ride against the planets. Maybe you're not. Maybe the planet's just so big that you can't see it.
I mean, I was riding the
Or it
atmosphere
looks
right
like
there.
I
Or,
guess
like, I
that's
was
what
in
I mean,
atmosphere
my
for a
friend.
little bit. I was riding in its orbit, which should make you
Why
use
is
less
everything
fuel.
green?
Huh?
Isn't space supposed like black with stars and stuff?
No, space is
What's
dependent
all
on
there?
like space dust and stuff. I mean, you can look up into space in real life, and there's bits that are purple. It's just that at nighttime, how our atmosphere.
Yeah, I've
works.
also seen a bunch of pictures of like heaven pillars or something like that. Where there's 3 pillars standing up. The pillars of heaven.
Yeah, I mean, Aurora Borealis, and all that jazz.
Initiation, docking procedure.
You ever been to Aurora Borealis? Or you seen Aurora Borealis? I know you haven't been there, because you haven't been out of the country, and I don't think you can see it in the country.
Thanks.
No, I'm saying it's true. You can't see it outside of the country, or in the country. Sorry.
But no, I've never heard of it.
You don't know? Oh, it's the Northern Lights. You ever heard of Northern Lights?
Oh, yeah, but I've never heard them be called that. And if I
Aurora
had, I
Borealis
wasn't
is
paying
the
attention.
scientific official name.
The scientific term? Is that what you mean?
To be precise. See, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to have these in my inventory. They take up a lot of space. Because I remember them being for something.
Yeah, probably crap. Why don't you go ahead and make a nuclear bomb, then tell me or something.
Well, there's so many like things that it's like you go to try to do something, but you need this specific resource that's hard to get, and then you end up getting a resource, but it's for some specific thing that you don't want to do. So it's just like, why?
There's no storage you can put it in.
You can build
Like, you
storage
can't make a
containers, but
base
that's
storage.
again
Yeah.
further along in the base thing. You have to do a base quest, and I haven't started it yet. Because one of the things you need for it as well is the whatever they're called, the blueprint things, and I don't know where to get them.
Maybe if you actually do a story, they would probably
It's
be
not the
given to you.
story. It's not the story. You have to do it yourself. It's not
Lies.
that. Jarron already
Wrong.
know. And of high value, yeah. Apparently not. On cluster planets, they may be littered everywhere, so I guess they're not that rare. Okay. Oh, they all seem to be yeah, they're all weapons.
I'm watching your stream, and up next is, can 20,000 magnets catch a bullet midair? Fixing the unfixable iMac Pro. New hide-and-seek custom game. Fortnite stuff. 2 Volted Weapons, Ollie A, Fortnite stuff. Detroit Become Human, Peter Pie.
Oh, that's right.
Pete.
Missions.
That's just said Peter Pie. God, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the first part of his name.
Watching the Watchers.
Is this video new of him? I can't stand his look.
Who?
Peter Pie.
Oh yeah. He looks like
Well,
freaking. Besides his hair, he looks like the new.
I don't like people with long hair plus a long beard because it looks like they just gave up on life. It's like, what are you doing?
Well, unless you're
Looks like
actually
you
a
just
person
gave
who
up.
gave up on life and is living in the woods, then it looks cool. Or if your name is Jesus.
Jesus did not. Half the paintings I've seen of Jesus have no beard.
Really?
Yeah, I literally have a picture in our house of Jesus and he has no beard.
Really? I've never seen that before, besides when people try to make fun of it, but I've never seen that before.
No, this is a serious picture. He's like looking up in the air with his robe or his sash,
Send me a
his
picture
red
of it
sash
at some point,
across
because
his.
I can't believe that he doesn't have a beard. In fact, I don't.
Let me just take it off the wall real quick.
No.
Let me just destroy my wall real quick to get it out of the wall.
Check it out of my house, and then, what other ships we got? What's this little fella? Yeah, little fella, how you looking? I guess color doesn't matter near as much anymore because they.
Okay, never mind. I'm just dense. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's real weird.
It's called the Mandela
Not the beard.
effect.
I know what you're talking about, and I wonder if that's real sometimes. But used to. Wow, that's weird. Used to when I look at this picture. Okay, right now, if you look at the picture, he's looking up to the right. Or like in my if I was looking through his eyes, he'd be looking up to the left. But through my eyes, he's looking up to the right, and he has a beard. When I used to look at this, when I looked at this picture, like every time I go to the bathroom, I'd look at it for some reason. I just look at it.
Yeah.
But anyways, he would look up to the right, and he didn't have a beard, and his sash was across his chest, and it was like a skinny sash, like a little, just like a little, oh freaking what is it, like. The prom queen or whatever, I guess that little skinny sash. He had that. Now it's a thick sash. He has a beard, and he's looking up to the right. Oh, wow.
Oh no, Jarron. The Mandela effect is just when you, like, remember something wrong, and sometimes it's when a lot of people remember something wrong. Like the...
No, that's wrong. That's not what that is.
Yes, it is. Some people
That's when two dimensions cross over with each other.
Jarron, that's the explanation for the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is a real thing, but that's the, like, explanation some people make up for it.
Is it made up, or you just don't want to believe it?
Or you choose not to believe. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, so these things right here, they'll apparently make your, everything you scan worth more money. Massively increasing the value of discovery data. Yeah, but it's kind of expensive. I heard the S-Class ones are actually really good, but I'll go ahead and get an A-Class one. Just for now. What's this
Okay,
one?
well, I guess I'm keeping this picture in here with me. Because the nail on the wall seems to have disappeared as well. I guess I went to the other dimension. It just went on and phase shifted in there.
Damage fire rate? No, that sounds pretty good. Damage and range. I'm probably gonna get the scanner one, because I didn't know this is where you bought them, actually. Alright, cool. I don't know.
But what?
My inventory is like usual. It's always...
Well, that robot looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I gotta set this somewhere now. Don't want to sit on the ground. Don't ever sit anything holy on the ground. Besides your clothes.
Oh, good. Scanner module. And apparently this is a good deal, so... According to the game.
That's the official story.
Extremely powerful upgrade for the multi-tool scanning systems used to begin upgrading installation process. Value recovery data. By how much, though? That's the question. So I don't know how to actually equip this. Technology, I assume. Nope.
Wrong.
Oh, it's...
Did you get a new gun?
No, pop that bad boy right there. What? Why not? What are you on about, game? I'm not gonna put it there, that's for sure.
Talk real quick.
Talking.
Oh, my bad. Quit talking. Shut your mouth real quick.
What did I do?
Pressing the wrong volume button.
What did I do?
I got a beep through my headphones, but not. I don't think it was the dying beep. It was like I went too far away and it got disconnected.
This. I'm
Why
angry,
don't you go ahead and slap it on the gun itself?
Shut your mouth. This isn't for the gun, though. It said. It didn't
Why
say
don't you go ahead and tell me what it's for?
It said. What is it? It's probably for the gun. I guarantee it is, even though it didn't say it was. Yeah, of course it is. Oh my gosh.
Now, what did I tell you?
Holy no! Look at this.
I suggest you shut your mouth.
Fauna analysis reward plus 8,888 or 800 whatever %. So when I scan a plant or an animal, it's like gives me plus that much money rather than how much it's been giving me, and it's been giving me like anywhere from 200 to like 1,000. So that's crazy. I'm gonna go like scan some stuff, man. That's a lot of money. I'm gonna go to another galaxy.
Why don't you? It's fine.
I'm gonna go scan some stuff.
You just go on and go scan stuff. Why go on and stare at the wall?
Stay off. What are you talking about, Jarron?
I'm just too impatient. This gets. I could have had the game today.
That is true. And I'm being all happy and playing the game, like, oh man, Jarron, this is amazing, and you're like,
yeah, sure it is.
your mother had to lie to you. Is she your mother, like the one that gave birth to you, or is she adopted?
No, she's my 25th stepmom.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's my real mother.
Oh, okay. Does she keep? Do you keep like tabs of your stepmoms? Like a
yes,
like a
I already
file?
know one lives in Dallas.
She's like, oh hello, I'm Clarice, and you're like, oh here, let me open the little book, and it's just like this big dictionary, like, and you like flipping through the page, like, ah yes, is that Clarice?
Social security number, address.
Yeah, is that Clarice Smith or Clarice? Is it something else? And she's like, Smith, and you're like, okay, middle name. Sorry, I have to go through the Clarice Smith tabs. There's quite a few in here. Oh,
what is going on? My screen's just upside down.
Has my laser always glowed green?
Yes.
Okay, I guess it's just... Okay, so let's see how much money I get for scanning this daggum rock. How much?
Your gun's still off. You done screwed your game up.
200, but it was an upgrade.
How much did you originally get?
200. It was an upgrade. It said it would make it 8,000.
How about you read it carefully?
A powerful upgrade module for the analysis visor with the potential to drastically improve fauna and
potential.
Flora. No, Jarron, you shut your mouth. It's permanent. It's always.
Potential, well, no, and also it said flora. That's a rock. You just scan the rock, and you expect to hand your face 200,000 units?
Yes, Jarron, you're correct. It is a rock. You're wrong about the first thing, but I can't be mad at you because you were right about the second one. Look, plant.
How can you be mad at someone if they're wrong anyways? Just correct them. They're like, oh, you're wrong. I'm mad at you.
Boy, $15,000 just for scanning.
Yeah, I'm flipping it right. Daggum son of a gun. Think you know what she's talking about. Freaking slap you across the face.
I did know. I was talking about. Shut your daggum mouth. You don't even know what flora or fauna is. What's the difference between flora and fauna? What's flora
I don't know the difference, but I know that flora and fauna, whatever the second word is like plants and all that garbage, my friend.
Plants and animals.
Okay, the point is that I know they were not rocks, Mr. Scanner Rocks, and you freaking complain because you didn't get freaking 15,000.
You've never been to the store and see those daggum pet rocks, Jarron. I have. They keep
No.
Oh, I'm gonna be rich after this. I'm gonna go to a new galaxy and get rich off of just scanning crap like trees. Wait, no, I need more ferrite dust than that. That wasn't very much. I'm gonna need more. think I'm gonna restart the game to see if my gun is
Don't.
fixed. Because if it's never
Don't.
fixed, I don't mean restart my save. I mean just like turn off the game and turn it back on. Not my console, just the game. These little turtle shell things are really weird though. I don't know. I'm breaking them. They don't give me much dust compared to the rocks. Of course, I can't break that for some odd reason. Now, of course, the S-Class upgrade.
Probably because it needs a more powerful tool.
Huh? Well, yeah, that's. I know.
Probably because it needs a more
says
powerful tool.
It says
So.
that.
I didn't know it said it. Then why'd you ask?
Well, I was
Well, you
saying.
didn't
Like,
ask. You said I can't break it for some reason. You freaking dense.
for some reason, I was like, oh, for some reason, the game's like that. Not like I don't know why.
For some reason, the games have rules.
Because I'm an expert
Why?
on all things video game. That's.
You
not
can
what
make your own video game now if you wanted to.
Let me just use up my oxygen thing. I know it's a waste because it's a whole oxygen deal, but it's whatever. I don't care. Now I need one more slot. What is this battery for? Good, good, good.
Do you know how to load a 22 rifle without the magazine?
Yeah, I have a 22 rifle that I've loaded without the magazine, so.
How?
Well, what kind of rifle? Because mine might be a bit different than... Are you asking, like, because you don't know, or are you, like, testing my knowledge here?
I'm not testing your knowledge. I don't ever test your knowledge unless I think it's something that you don't know.
So you never
Like
test my
when
knowledge.
the description says, like when the description says, freaking whatever, and you go off and scan a rock.
Well, it's because it's the same thing.
Okay. Anyways, freaking my grandpa I'm joking, I'm not gonna call him that, I'm not you, freaking French.
Oh, my hyperdrive was already... Of course my hyperdrive was already charged. I'm just so silly, didn't even need to bother.
So dense. Anyways, my grandpa has a, well, I guess since he's gone now, he had a 22 rifle, but we still have it.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that. That's cool. But loading it without the magazine, well, depends on the gun. Sometimes you can't, but like you can. Sometimes you just put the bullet just directly into the bolt and close the bolt, and it's loaded. I just say be careful.
No.
Because if you hit
No.
the primer, then it makes some loud noises. It might startle your parents. Might wake them up.
Well, I need to know why, because in case someone tried to break into the house,
Why not use this?
I'm not gonna lie,
Or is that different?
because my uncle just decimated it, like took it apart to do something to it, to clean it, and he messed one part up. He didn't mess it up, he just can't, he's not be able to do it right now.
How broke apart is he gonna get it before he's finally willing to sell it to me? Because at that point it's just wood and metal. It's a wood and metal.
He'll probably never sell it to you until you're like old enough to actually have a gun.
18. So in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes? I'm older than you. I haven't had a chance to have the gun before you do.
Why don't you buy it then? Or just take it. Like, I'm 18 now, and then you're like, oh, I lost it in the woods.
But I'm not 18.
Oh, I lost it in the woods, and then you hear a gunshot.
I'm not gonna say lost. I'm just gonna say I gave it to my friend because he wanted it. Unless he gave it to me as a gift, then I'll never give it away.
Oh, that's a cool looking freighter. Also, yeah, I could take it for free, but I'm not.
And then just give it to me, you idiot.
You can't give freighters. You can give items, but you can't give money or ships. You can't even abandon ships, which is a bit silly.
Battle detected. That's a battle.
Yes,
that's a free battle.
Literally just said that.
You said it's an interesting freighter.
Yes, and I was like,
Marty,
oh,
get out.
cool,
Oh, she's not in here. Is it an actual battle though, or is it just little tiny ships fighting each other?
It's a battle. You'll see it. Oh shoot.
So little tiny ships attacking each other. Look, a gigantic fleet. I need these fleets. Oh, the fleet is shooting at him. Oh my flying biscuits. Holy.
Get him. He's not a good shot, but get him. Shoot him.
Just shooting in air. You're shooting air, my friend. Why don't you go ahead and shoot the target?
Well, they're called tracer rounds, so you know where you're shooting at. I'm actually surprised you never shot a gun before. We'll go out to the range.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know, I just figured you'd be
Yeah.
some kind of person that, you know, your family's all country, so I figured they'd be like, oh, come on, you're gonna shoot him.
We're not country. My
Well, not
grandpa,
necessarily.
everyone before my grandpa's country, everyone after, city. All city. I mean, we all like
City
guns and stuff,
slickers.
but we don't get the chance. The problem is half my family has freaking warrants out on them. So if they touch a gun at all, they're goners. Okay, that's a lot. We're not half my family. Freaking,
It's funny,
my
it's just
uncle.
like, we ain't country, everyone got warrants though. Oh, 'cause see, the problem with this is
Freaking-
that the ships will fly in front of the freighter, and if you accidentally shoot the freighter thinks you're attacking them, and then everyone's against you, and then everything goes wrong.
Did you just do that?
No, but I got
I
close
just saw
to it.
green lasers go past
That
you.
planet looks like way too close. Doesn't even look like a planet, it just looks like a ball. I guess that's what planets are, but that's Do I have any, like,
Congratulations.
special... No, I don't have any special engines.
So what if you wanted to take on the fleet?
You shoot at them, and then to steal their resources, and then to win, I guess you just...
But can you destroy them?
You can destroy the pods on them. I don't think it ever actually destroys the ship itself. I mean, you would...
But
need a
what
lot
does
of-
destroying the pods do?
It gives you the resources in them, which is usually like a lot of valuable resources.
So why has that?
I've been looking at this upside down the whole time.
Looking at what upside down?
The frigate, or the freighter. I wonder what the reward's gonna be. Well, maybe he's just gonna offer me the ship, you know, for free. Because for some reason the game can't decide.
I would take that ship.
Game can't let me earn anything.
You earned nothing actually. Never mind. Oh, that looks exactly like Star Wars copiers.
What looks like Star Wars?
Everything. Pretty much.
And all these walls.
Even the
Star Wars
whole
right there.
the whole fleet battle with the Koreans and stuff was just freaking Star Wars right there. Koreans and the
Mass
gas.
Effect? I thought you were talking about... Are you playing Mass Effect right now?
No.
Oh. Well, what are you talking
I
about
said
looking
the
like?
fight. The fight with the Koreans and the Geth with the ships attacking each other looked exactly like Star Wars. Everything looks like Star Wars in that when it comes to fleet. That looks like Mass Effect
Why does
Command
it
Center
look
right
like
there, or the
this?
VidCom right there, whatever. Look, it's the captain. He may give us
Ew.
the fleet. Or, not the fleet, the,
Yeah,
freighter.
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Though I wouldn't call it a freighter, I would just, you know, call it a warship.
Yeah, but it's just a secret. I didn't look at this. Well, actually, there is a difference between freighters and, they're not called warships.
Whew!
They're raid ships or
Boy.
whatever.
Look at that
No,
bad
never
boy.
mind. I don't want it. Bye. See you later. I like how the game assumes that you want it. Like, you haven't even pressed accept yet. You, like, inspect. You're like, oh, let me take a look at this. And the guy's like, oh, thank you for relieving me of my stressful command. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. This is a bit much. I just don't like doing that in games when it's like...
You know, Vaughn, how do you know it's gonna give me a B, A, or S rank freighter since I just started the game?
Because people talk, it's pure luck. Depends on the galaxy.
No crap. Stuff like this is pure luck when it's based off stats and stuff and it's randomly generated.
This guy's in the middle of an asteroid field, someone should tell him that.
But I'm saying, do you know how long it's gonna take for me to wait till S rank and then watch me
Not
run my
necessarily
mouth
even
on here
S
S rank the
at least
first time?
B rank. Just at least wait for either a really good looking one or...
Fine. B rank is the lowest I'll go. But
Yeah.
as soon as I see B rank, I'm jumping on it. Like, I'm gonna kill the commander and go like, mine.
Oh, this is kind of cool. This place has, like, craters filled with water.
Pulse engine off. Planetary interference.
Let's take a
You
nice
are
look at
interfering with the planet.
this. Planet's like, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Let's not do that.
You can actually build underwater, build bases underwater. And landing pads.
What is that fast? Did you see those cloud shadows moving like 20 miles per hour?
Yeah, for some reason the shadows move really quickly. I don't know if it's on purpose or not. I suppose actually it does kind. Never mind. I was about to say.
Man, my
something.
arm is kind of going numb here.
Boiling superstorms.
I think this is
Good
it.
lord, that doesn't sound good.
Superstorms, that sounds Fantastic. That sounds like my kind of
No, I'm
place.
more worried about boiling. Also, what are these? Oh, star bolt.
Lance.
Aren't those like supposed to be expensive? Hazmat gauntlet required. Yeah, of course.
Gauntlets.
This little
Gauntlet.
infinity gauntlet. Someone made a character that looks just like Thanos. And you ever seen Marvel? I haven't seen the movies, but I know what he looks like.
Yeah, same. I've never seen them. I've seen some of these, but not that much.
But you know.
But
what
I do know what
Thanos
he looks like.
You know, like his whole goal and all that stuff.
His what?
His goal.
His
like what
goal?
he's trying to
Just,
accomplish.
I don't know. Destroy everything. Have all
Never
power to
mind
himself.
Never mind.
Try to steal. No, just say it, friend.
No, it's like we have to have like a lot of back. Whatever, it's fine.
I don't though. Just give me a little short story of what his goal is. Just say what his goal is.
Well, in the movie it's different from the comics, but basically he wants to destroy half the universe.
What? I just said destroy stuff and take all
Well,
the
it's not
power
just
for
to destroy
himself.
stuff. There's like it's not to take power for himself though. He thinks he's doing it selflessly because for the reason, well, in the movie at least, because well, in the books it's different. Mostly he falls in love with death, and that's kind of gets more complicated. But in the movie,
Falls in love with death.
yeah, it's complicated.
Interesting.
Like, cause death's not an actual character. Anyways, but no, in the movie it's because the planet he comes off of. Now I'm recounting this from like whatever, but people have told me what I've read, so it's not gonna be 100% accurate.
No boy.
But like, so the planet he grew up on or whatever pretty much got completely destroyed because of overpopulation. So he kind of never wanted that to happen again. So he kills half of living things, but like at random. But he started doing it really slowly. It took a long time. You know, killing people is kind of hard, especially when they don't want to die. So like, so he wanted to get the Infinity Gauntlet, which is just super powerful and does a lot of stuff, and all that jazz. And it allows him to just snap his fingers and half of everything is gone. And
Yeah, I mean towards the end of the movie, snaps his
does
fingers in half.
yeah, and like
What?
half the main superheroes die. And it's at random too, because he doesn't think he's a bad guy. You know. I mean, he has to
That's what all bad guys
kill his own
think.
daughter to even get one of the Infinity Stones, because you need all 5 to power it up completely. And one of the Soul Stone you can only get if you destroy something you love, which was his daughter at that point. So it was like, bye. I just
There's
imagine
some
like,
interesting
they're,
stuff
like
here.
his daughter's just there, and they're just looking at it. And he's like, okay,
I love
so
you. I'm killing you because I love you.
well, no, he's like, alright, so you need to kill someone that you love to get the Infinity Stone, and then he just like turns towards his daughter.
Why don't you go ahead and stay right there and let that ship take off and see if its wings split?
This one? I did 100%. No, it doesn't. I mean,
100%.
they're not even like glued together. What would split anyway? The engine is like one engine.
I don't know. Here's hoping, and you just want to slip my hopes through
Now
open.
there's 2 of them. Bam, bam, ba doo ba doo ba da ba doo. See, I kind of like how it looks, but because I want one with wings.
I
for
like
sure.
the look. I'd buy that. Though, what class was that? Or
A.
rank?
A.
That's decent. Look, another one right behind it. That's
That's what I was
interesting.
pointing out. Well, like I said, they're all the same, but this one's gonna be like,
S++.
maybe. Oh, hey, and it's S, so that's cool. But it's not too much different. Actually, it's just worse. Jeez, that's just worse. It has the same upgrades and stuff, but it's just worse. It's awful, really. Now,
Then why is it S?
well, because it's.
What does
like I
S
said-
even mean?
Well, okay. The S only the classes only apply to class bonuses, which is basically if it's a fighter, for example, fighters, if the higher the class rating, the more damage they do. You know, so class rating just increases what that ship is good at. So freighters, it increases the slots. Explorers, it increases the hyperdrive range. So like S classes will increase it 50%. A classes increase whatever the specialty is. I'm making up a number, but 30% and stuff. And that's pretty much all the class matters for the most part. They will be better in other ways, generally, but not always. No, I want to see this thing, because I've seen a million of these fly off. I know the wings aren't going to split, but... I mean, how would they even split
Just
anyway?
hoping.
Like, would the engine be on the bottom and the other bit would be on the top? Plus, I don't want one with engines like this. I want it to be like a flat wings. And no...
Then why don't they
fan on
make
top.
one that splits? Why not make one that's a replica of the X-Wing?
It made a replica Star Destroyer, so...
Did they really?
Yeah, they don't split. But yeah, one of the freighters... Oh, I was gonna tell you. So they're not... There are ones called, like, command ships or whatever. I don't know if they're any different in reality, but they're called different, so... Cute. See, look at this. Navigation data. I find them on tables like this at random. Oh, never mind. That was...
Are they random though? Or are they placed on purpose? All these questions.
I don't know why. I saw this guy sitting down, and I thought he was standing up. So I saw this one standing up. I was like, oh, yeah, he's tall. And then I see this guy, and he looks way shorter. You'll see what I'm talking about just about in a few seconds. These guys make weird sounds. I don't like it. I don't like their faces. I don't like the sounds they make. I don't like them. I don't like them. Genocide.
Oh, basic human reaction.
Genocide. Race war now.
I play a game of genocidal horrors. Or a species, not a race.
You are playing one of those games. And you chose...
Yes, I am, Brandon. If Mass Effect had
I
an ending...
really wish there was, like, Solarians, like, hardcore, like, elitist Solarians that are just like, we need another genophage. More genophage. Oh, see, now here's the thing. See, the reason I thought you couldn't open these gun cases, or, like, select the guns from them, is because in first person you can't. Like, you just physically can't. You can't reach it. You can't in third person, though. So it's obviously supposed to, I think, unless it's, like, supposed to just be for decoration, but they place an actual one there. Oh, B class. See, now, you're in luck, because this is a B class and it's a rifle, and I don't hate the colors, and it has some good upgrades. Not great, but it has some good upgrades.
Now let's just hope it's rifles. So let's just...
I don't know. It costs a lot.
I don't want you to buy it. I don't want you to buy it. Yeah, I don't want you to buy it, and then he ends up holding it with one hand, and he's like, garbage.
Well, I mean, he's already holding it floating, so it doesn't make much difference to me.
Maybe he'll change it if it gets replaced.
Maybe. Class bonus for being a rifle, more damage, more scanner. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy that detector thing again. That's whatever. It wasn't that expensive. Plus, I have 1,000. So I'm curious what these upgrades are: shell greaser and amplified cartridges.
No, well, the shell greaser obviously lets the shells slide out more easily,
Just slide right out. And at least it's
making you be able to fire faster.
My guy's just like waving his hands around. He didn't even. Okay, so what does this do? Special. Well, let me read the first one first. Advanced self-lubricating. Yeah, you're right. Components decrease friction within the scatter blaster, offering significant improves to reload times. What does that have to do with reloading? It's like whatever. Specialist harmonic raising. I love the pulse splitter to split insert ammunition. So, but I don't even have a scatter blaster. So, like, what does that help with? Is that just with anything? Or? Weapon clip size, clips. Well, maybe they are clips. I haven't actually shot it yet, so I don't know.
Just automatically trashing it. Hasn't even been like a minute.
Okay. So.
The clip's right there.
What?
The clip is right in front of the freaking handle.
Jarron, that's a magazine. I was angry.
Magazine clip. Shut your mouth.
No, there's a huge difference. You're making me angry.
I know there's a difference.
What am I doing here? I need to be over there.
You need to be out trying that gun, see if you hold it in one hand.
Yes.
Try holding it in third. Look at it in third person though first, or
Yeah.
not first, but first person and then third person, so we can get disappointed both times.
What is this guy's face? Holy crap! I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna just vomit all over the place. Now see, this thing is, it said it's for the scatter blaster. I don't even have that, so it's like, do I have to buy it? I imagine it's a shotgun. What else would it be? But like,
It said rifle.
no. Like, the rifle is just for the shape of it, because you can have anything shoot like scattered or whatever, and you can attach scopes. Oh, what is this? S rank. Oh, but it's probably not what I'm looking for. Supremely powerful.
By the way, that's not his face. That's a helmet.
That's not a helmet. That's
That
not
is
a
a
helmet.
helmet.
That's not a
That's
helmet.
100%
They don't wear
mask.
helmets. They don't wear masks. That's his face.
How would you know?
On the wiki, it explained their faces as being bug-like, or like some.
Oh, I see their eyes now. Everything is revelations.
Revelation.
Everything's.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh,
You
dadgummit.
need to hurry up and figure out this gun. Hurry up and disappoint.
Yeah.
You
Well,
might as
I'm
well get
gonna.
it over quick.
Well, no, look, I'm gonna restart the game anyway, just to be sure it doesn't float, because I don't want to have to like. Oh, what is this? I mean, I spent all my money, so I won't be able to buy it no matter what. But this is like a weird W-looking thing, or M-looking thing, upside down W. See, look at this. It does almost the same thing. What's with the eyes and the lips?
That actually looks cool.
That's
Look,
crap.
what you gonna see it take off? I said it looks cool. No one said it was cool.
No, we said it is cool. So look, I'm just gonna get into my ship and get out.
Oh, you're not gonna see that thing take off? See if its wings go ahead and flatten out or
I
something.
tell you it doesn't. I mean,
I can tell you it does.
does that look like it turns to you? No. But does this
That
look
did actually
like...
turn. I said, look at it.
Here he goes. Oh, never mind. Different thing.
Mm.
Use this, you can tell it's like a slidey thing, like a headphones. This.
Mhm. Why don't you go ahead and wait for him to take
It did
off?
absolutely nothing. So what I'm gonna do? I was looking at him. Now what I'm gonna do is mine doesn't. It activates immediately. I lift up and then there's